Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you're new, thank you so much for being here. We are currently less than 1 week away from launching my biggest ever Kickstarter for my first ever plushie, which is Pecka Penguin. You can see Pecka behind me on the screen. This is Pecka Penguin as a plushie and I'm absolutely obsessed. If you watch the studio vlogs regularly, you're probably like, Adele, we know. But in case there are any new faces here, hello, welcome, thank you for being here. And thank you for watching if you watch regularly anyway, it all means the absolute world. Yeah, we have a Kickstarter launching the day this video comes out, Monday the 15th of September. You can get your hands on a pocket Pecka at 6 PM. So once 6 PM hits, I will pop a link in the description, but this video comes out at 10 AM, so I won't be popping it out straight away. I'm really excited and absolutely terrified. It's crazy to think that this video comes out the day we launch, and I just feel right now I'm not prepared. My project is currently in review with Kickstarter and I should get a response today. I'm sorry if you can hear the dog panting, he's down here. Can you see him? Yeah, I should get a response today. I really hope I get a response today because I sent it in on Friday afternoon. And I'm just patiently waiting because I've still got to do some shipping profiles and things, but I don't want to touch it until it's been approved and we're all good to go. So hopefully I'll have an update on that. But I have some happy mail to share with you before we kind of kick into the vlog with my kind of unusual to-do list. Like, planning a Kickstarter is a very strange thing because there is a lot to do, but there's not a lot to show you. So let me move you over there and I'm going to show you these gorgeous goodies that I got from Zoe at Zoe Doodle Studio. Zoe did a launch at the end of August for a Buzz and Berry collection, I believe it was called. Absolutely beautiful collection of bumblebees and strawberries. If you know me, I love bumblebees, I love floral things, I love strawberries, and I love yellow. And there was a bit of all of that in this collection, so I had to grab a couple of little bits. Firstly, look how this is packaged. It came with these gorgeous kind of gingham napkins, like kind of keeping everything snug. I'm going to keep these for journaling because how beautiful will that be on a journal page. So this is the thank you card. It says, I am very thankful. How cute is that? I'm absolutely obsessed. Adele, thank you so much for buzzing by. Your support means the world and helps this little strawberry dream grow. I hope your order brings a smile to your face and a little sparkle to your day. Stay sweet. And then there's a little cheeky 10% off code for my next order, which is really sweet. And again, that's going to go into a journal spread or something because it's just so cute. Then we have a freebie, Buzz Loud Fly Free, with the adorable bumblebee. How cute is that? And then I ordered 2 goodies. So we have the Buzz Berry sticker sheet, which is a gorgeous kind of vinyl sticker sheet with bees and strawberries and just gorgeous things. Look at that, little leaves, and oh, I'm just obsessed. It's so cute, and it's got like a yellow gingham background, which, oh, it's just beautiful. I don't know why my voice cracked just then. I'm still recovering from a cold. If you watched last week's studio vlog, I came down with a cold. I'm definitely feeling better. I can actually breathe. So my voice just cracked. I apologise, but it's very beautiful. And then we also got the Buzz Berry washi tape, which is a gorgeous yellow washi tape with the strawberries and the bees. This is the front sticker with that gingham background. And then this is the washi tape. How cute is that? So cute. I will leave Zoe's links in the description. I know we're coming into autumn, but if you're catching up on your summer spreads, or maybe you just love bees all year round, because personally I love bees all year round, then definitely check Zoe out. Yeah, I'll leave links in the description. Thank you so much, Zoe. Everything is stunning. You should be very proud of yourself. Right, what next? I think we're going to talk a little bit about a way that you can level up your font game, because I am someone who can be very particular about font, and sometimes you just can't find exactly what's in your brain. So let me just show you a way that you can kind of get that visual idea into something that actually works for like your graphics and things like that. As a small business owner, we have to kind of wear a lot of hats, whether that's product design, making the product themselves, photography, marketing, graphic design. There are so many jobs we have as small businesses, and so many things that I've had to learn to kind of grow my business further. And obviously as the years have gone on, I've definitely got better at certain things, but it's always a great thing when you are given the tools to kind of create exactly what's in your head without loads and loads of time spent designing, which is where Kittle comes in. Kittle are an intuitive design platform that has been designed for everybody. The platform essentially is bridging the gap between professional design quality and ease of use so that anybody can jump in and use the platform and benefit from the platform. I've mentioned a few times before that I am not a graphic designer, and I'm essentially learning as I go, and Kittle has made this process of graphic design a whole lot smoother for me. And today I'm going to be sharing with you a little bit about Kittle flows and how we can get those ideas from inside our head into a visual image on the screen that we can use in graphics and things like that. Okay, so I've just opened Kittle and I've opened standard size smartboard because that is just what I'm working with today. I don't need anything fancy, but of course work with the canvas size that works best for you. I'm going to add in some standard headline text, and I'm just going to type in Pocket Pecka because this is what we're working on at the moment and this is what is on my brain constantly. The next thing I'm going to do is click the standard button to the top left corner and click the arrow to the right hand side. This is going to create a smartboard for you, and this is where you can start changing what we have here into something a little bit better for what I'd like it for. Obviously the prompts I'm going to use are going to make it rounder and plump in a sense, but of course use your prompts to work however you want them to. To the right hand side you can see we have a smartboard feature, and it's got a small image of Pocket Pecka, which is what we've got on the first canvas. So it's taking the first canvas and using it for this second part. In this text box I am going to describe how I'd like that first image to be changed. So I'm simply going to change it to make bubble writing, because personally I find bubble writing really hard to find within fonts. I can never quite get exactly what I'm visualizing. Like in some ways it could work and in other ways it's just not quite hitting the spot, and this is a way for you to kind of get it even more unique to what you want and the way you want something to be presented. And I'm simply going to click enter, and that's going to start generating a different version of this, and that says it's going to take a minute. So I'll be back with you in a minute when it's made some adjustments to that font. There we go, we have a different version of the font that we just popped on there. So obviously all I wrote was make bubble writing, so it's just made that with that simple kind of prompt. I'm then going to create another smartboard next to it, and we're going to adjust this further because even though it's really cute, it's not quite where I want it to be. So I am going to type in make outline thinner because I don't want there to be such a harsh line around the letters. That's more like it. We have something a little bit more, I feel, Deli's designs. I think this is cute, but it doesn't quite feel as Deli's designs. So it's crazy in how just 2 minutes we've gone from a really simple text to something really visually kind of eye-catching, which I think is great when you're trying to promote products. So I'm now actually gonna play around a little bit and come back to you when I have made some adjustments. So I made one adjustment which essentially was making it yellow, because who am I if I don't make something yellow, but this yellow isn't quite right, so I'm going to show you how you can adjust the colours. I'm going to click on this board and I'm going to click convert to image down to the right, and that's going to bring up another canvas with that in again. I'm then going to click vectorize, and I'm going to change this to 2 colours and vectorize the image, and this is going to make it so I can change the colours. I'm then going to click it again and change this colour because this isn't the right yellow either. So I'm going to go to the colour board and I'm just going to change it to something that suits Deli's designs, like that. Again, you can use Kittle flows however you wish, however works for you. I simply like the idea of using it to kind of bring that idea down a little bit, whether I use it for inspiration for a piece of artwork or whether I use it to kind of fill in gaps within graphics and things. It's a way for me to kind of visually get my idea down without spending hours searching for the right font, and I think we've smashed it, to be honest. How cute is that? So that is personally how I'll be using Kittle flows. I think it's so simple, and it's crazy how much you can create within 5 minutes of generating different prompts, and it's just so far from that original text. It's just a great feature and so much fun to play around with as well. I will leave a link to Kittle in the description so you can try them out yourself, and if you use the code ADELEYT you can get 25% off Kittle plans. Thank you so much to Kittle for sponsoring this part of the video. Let's get back into the studio vlog. It is Wednesday. I've made myself a cup of tea because I'm still trying to shift the end of this cold. I definitely am feeling so much better, but you know when you get it like it's lingering and we don't want it lingering anymore. I have some exciting news. My Kickstarter was approved. yesterday. Last night I got a notification to say we've approved your Kickstarter. I was really starting to worry because if you've ever done a Kickstarter before, then you know that you need to build your... Hello computer. You need to build your page and then you need to kind of send it off for approval, and obviously there's like different things that you can't do with a Kickstarter, like there's rules and regulations around it. All four of my previous Kickstarters have been accepted straight away. Like I know they use like an AI system to check things, so like my enamel pin Kickstarters, which I think are the only ones that I've done before, everything has been related to enamel pins or decorations. They were always approved like the click of a button, and this one wasn't. So I kind of knew that was going to happen. I knew because it was in a different category, like in a toy category, and I needed to make sure it was a safe item, that I wasn't selling something illegal. It had to be checked by an actual person. I think that's how it works. But last night, after 3 days of waiting, I think it took up until the day that they said that I'd hear from them, and it's been approved and I'm very excited. And absolutely terrified because it means it's actually happening. So I will leave a link in the description to the pre-launch page. Obviously the day this video comes out we are launching, but it's not launching until 6 PM. This video goes up at 10. I think I explained this yesterday, but there will be a link in the description to the pre-launch page. If you watch this video when it comes out, you can then get notified of when it launches. So I think you'll get an email sent to you as soon as I've kind of hit that button. So if you think you're going to forget, make sure you click that button, or just click it anyway and just get reminded, because we always need a reminder sometimes. So yeah, and then I'll just update that link as soon as we're live. So unless I don't need to, maybe it will stay the same, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm really excited and really nervous and all the emotions in the world. I cannot believe the day this video comes out is the day that we launch Pocket Pecka. I'm so excited. I really need to work on more content. One of my to-dos for today is to write an email all about Pecka and just let people know again that they can use that pre-launch link and they can get their own Pecka. And I'm so excited. I know this is like all I'm talking about, but it's all I'm working at, really, to be honest. I'm doing admin and Pecka. That's basically it. I do have a couple of orders to pack. Thank you so much to Uma for placing an order on Etsy and Terry for placing an order on my Shopify. I'm so grateful. I'm going to get those packed up today and sort out the shipping and everything so I can get them on the road, because this week is already flying by. Also, full transparency, if you watched last week's studio vlog, I was working quite hard towards a restock. I didn't get any sales from the restock. There's just a bit of transparency, because it's very easy to shout when things go well and we get orders and things and we rave about those things, but it's very rare that we often talk about those less successful things. Now obviously I said that I wasn't putting much pressure on this launch because it was just a restock and I hadn't done much build up to it. I just wanted to get a new bits on the shop and make a few more bits to have on the shelves. That was like the main goal, but obviously I'd still put work into promoting it, just not as much as I normally would, and yeah, nothing came from it. But I have stuff on the shop. I have restocks of pouches and beautiful things, and I have more stock to take with me to Southwest Planner Club as well, so it's all worth it. It's just one of those things that you can't necessarily control, or like, essentially I just wanted to be transparent with you because I think it's important for people who are working on their businesses and think that every single time you hit a launch button it's going to go well, because it doesn't, and that's just a reality. But I'm hoping people are waiting for Pecka. I really hope people are waiting for Pecka, because I need to hit £2,000 to make this a success, and that is a big number. So I'm hoping people want one. But yeah, I'm going to enjoy my cup of tea. It's very hot still. Definitely too hot to drink. And yeah, get on with orders. I need to write an email, and that's what we're going to work on now. I just finished sending the email. I shared that the pre-launch page was live last night and we already have 22 followers of the project, which is hopefully 22 people that would like a Pecka, which is insane. So this is what the page looks like. So we've got my little image here. I don't think I had this last week on the studio vlog, but this is what I have been working on. I am so happy with it. How cute does Pecka look? I am obsessed. I will show you a proper run through of the Kickstarter page later in the studio vlog, and then we'll look. 22 followers. I'm so happy. It says, your new mini bestie is here. Pecka Penguin has come to life in adorable pocket-sized plushy form. I'm so So excited. I was just about to sit down and sort the labels for my pouches because I have these tiny little like 100% cotton pouch Deli's Designs like tags that I put onto pouches. I don't always do it, but I'm trying to get in the habit of doing it because it's just that little bit of extra branding on the items. But I can't for the life of me find the string that I attached them with. I have this yellow stripy string that I attached them with and I don't know where it is. I have boring string, but I don't want to use the boring string. I want to use the nice string. But I can't find it for the life of me, so we're gonna have to scrap that job for now. After I packed the orders yesterday, I left the office because I think I might be having a little bit of anxiety about the Kickstarter. Even now, I don't feel 100% myself. I know I've had a cold and I feel like that is definitely playing into how I'm feeling right now. But I just, when I think about the project, I just feel a bit like clammy and strange, and I think it's just nerves. I think I'm really starting to feel nervous now that it's like 4 days away, like 4 days until we launch this project, and I am terrified. I am excited, of course, but I am really, really nervous, and I just don't know how this is going to go. To be completely honest, it's such a big goal. I've got to hit £2,000, and although I've done it before, I'm scared. But I'm going to try and distract myself today. I'd really like, I mean, I was going to add the labels to these, but I will do that once I found the string. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on an illustration because my brother gave me a really fabulous idea on Monday. I took my brother to a hospital appointment on Monday, and I was sat there with him while he was kind of having his checkup, and he was like, "You're not drawing today?" And I said, "Well, I've got my iPad, but I don't really know what to draw because everything I'm doing at the moment is admin." And then a little later he said to me, "Why don't you draw Pecka holding Pecka?" So I did a really quick sketch on my iPad to kind of get the idea down, and then last night I actually drew Pecka, and this is the sketch, like the actual proper sketch that we've ended up with. It's still very messy. It still needs like line art and colouring and all that kind of stuff, and I've added some daisies because I just felt it needed something else, and it's me, so we always add some flowers. And I think I'm just gonna kind of, although it's kind of Pocket Pecka related, I'm gonna kind of calm my brain down with some drawing and share it with you, because it's not that often I actually share my illustration on here, so I think it could be really nice to do, and it should help me just wind down a little bit and just kind of ease some anxiety that I'm feeling. It's a lot, I won't lie, because this is a dream item, something that has been a dream for 3 years, and there's a possibility that it won't happen. If it doesn't happen, it means obviously Pecka as a plushie is not meant to be, but oh my gosh, that dream is there and I want it to work out. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking about it now, do some drawing and just calm my brain down. my illustration is done. I will pop it on screen here. I am so obsessed with how this has come out. I think it's so cute. Big thank you to my brother for this idea. I love it, and I don't really know what else I can do with it other than sharing it in relation to the Kickstarter, but maybe people like it and maybe I could pop it on the shop. We'll see. I am going to end the vlog by doing something I was meant to do last week. What are you doing? Oh, big stretch. Oh, so sheepy. Yes, I'm going to be ending the studio vlog doing something I was meant to do last week, is decorate this pencil case, but last week kind of ran away with me and I just didn't get a chance to do it. So we're going to spend some time decorating my Pintada Designs pencil case. This is an ITA or ITA, I always say ITA, pencil case. So you can pop your enamel pins in the front and then you can see them. So you can pop them onto this and then you can see them through the front. So we're going to fill this with some of my favourite pins from some of my favourite people. I've got this mini pin set from Lauren from the Flower Fields Friends collection as well. All of these are available on Lauren's shop right now. So if you want to grab a pencil case or some pins, or one of my personal favourites is this little hedgehog charm, which I'm going to pop on the pencil case as well. How cute is that? I'm so in love. There's a colouring book, washi tape, lanyards, so many gorgeous items, and this 100% is the star of the show because this is going to hold everything you need. You could use it as a makeup bag, you could use it as a craft bag, like if you're into different craft things. Let's decorate this and just get a bit excited for Sappho's Planner Club. I do need to start packing soon as well. I was going to do some of that today because I go a week tomorrow, so I really need to kind of get my butt in gear, but I want to do this because this will make me happy and I just can't stop thinking about doing it, so we're going to do it right now. Okay, so I think we're going to start by adding a charm to the pencil case because that is what this charm was intended for. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I am absolutely in love. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, and then I'm just going to pop that onto the zipper. Look at that. Or maybe I'll pop it, should I pop it higher up? I prefer it on this bottom piece. I think that's the cutest. Look at that. Okay, and then that can open the big section in the middle, which I'm going to fill with washi tape and pens and gorgeous things. There's also this like really handy bit at the back, so you can put pens and like washi tapes or scissors, like sharper tools you can put in there to keep them safe. I need to sit and work out what I'm going to put in here fully, but let's do the pins. We're going to start with these gorgeous little mini pins. I feel like that's only fair to start with those. Let's zoom you in a bit more. So I think, so Benny is up there, so I want to make sure that I can see whatever I'm going to put on. I'm just going to pop a washi underneath where I want to put it. Oh my gosh. Yay, look. I did that pretty good there. We got a little snail. And then I think we're going to do, I think I'm going to make them all like in the same area. So we're going to go, look how cute they are. They are so sweet. I love them. I think I'm going to pop one of Lauren's little albino hedgehogs on here somewhere. I have a new pin here from Catnip, so I think I'm going to pop this on as well. It's like a little basket of chicks and daffodils. I think I'm going to put one of M's Pinchanted pins on here. I just love the shape of this and I feel like it could kind of shape something really beautifully, so we're going to go with that one, I think, from M. And then I do have this board of pins, which is pretty much full, to be honest. I'm going to grab a few off here as well. I'm not 100% sure which ones, but I am going to grab a few off here to put on as well. Maybe even some of my own. I feel like that's a very good idea. So I've kind of changed my mind a little bit on a few of them. I've decided I'm going to go kind of with the same kind of theme, so like outdoorsy nature kind of pins. So I've got my own ones on here. The Catnip one, of course, the little insects. The duck, this is also from Pintada Designs, and this one, I've got these ones from Emily Harvey because they're kind of like nature themed, and I'm also going to fill in the gaps with my mini pin set like up here and down here. I think two of those would look really cute, so it's all kind of going to be a similar theme rather than being, I don't know, I just feel like for this pencil case I want it to kind of be on brand for the pencil case, if that makes sense. Okay, moment of truth. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so cute. I'm just going to turn that a little bit. That is so cute. I do like, I feel like I need a tiny little pin there and a tiny little pin there. But look at that. How adorable is that? I think that's come out so cute. In fact, I've got a tiny flower under here, so I might just pop that there instead. I feel like that is going to look so much better. How cute is that? I'm absolutely obsessed. I've never had like a bag or anything to display enamel pins, so this just fills my heart with so much joy, and I've just kind of kept it all along the same theme, and I just think it works so beautifully. I love it so much. It's stunning. And the fact that we've got this little cutie down here as well, just filling my hedgehog dreams, because if you know me, you know I love hedgehogs. I had a hedgehog that looked just like this. Her name was Willow, and she was the sweetest little thing. And little reminder about Kickstarter. My camera is flashing at me, so I'm going to have to keep this quick. Kickstarter. It goes live the day this video comes out. There is a link to the pre-launch page in the description, or it might even be the actual, we might have launched a project. So please go check the link out. Go to Kickstarter and help fund this little dream and get your own Pecka Penguin. So you're not only pledging to make this project a reality, you are getting a Pecka as well, like first dibs on a Pecka, which I think is super special. But I'm going to call that the end of the studio vlog because my camera is flashing at me. If you made it to the end of the studio vlog, please leave me a penguin emoji. It's only fitting that we leave a penguin. Thank you so much for watching this week's studio vlog, and I will see you on for the launch day vlog. I'm going to be taking you about my launch day. I'm so excited and terrified. I'll chat to you soon. Thank you so much for watching this week's studio vlog. I wish you the loveliest day, and I'll speak to you next week. Bye.